See, this is where what I'm running into now. Click there.
Oh yeah, yep.
And it grabs everything, even though there's nothing that should be binding them together.
Mm. So based on the fact that it has stud shooters, I'm going to guess that this is the 2016 Star Destroyer.
This is the First Order Star Destroyer.
So 2015 or so then. Yeah.
Let's see. Set 75190.
Wouldn't that be like 2018?
Good question.
Okay.
But I seem
Rick
to
Link
remember
says 2017.
But I seem to remember them introducing stud shooters around the time that that first sequel trilogy movie came out.
Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So A New Hope number 3.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what's funny about that movie?
Everything.
It was meant to be the A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi all in one. Because George Lucas likes to do things according to like some poetic tropes and things like that. You know, like
War. War never changes.
You know, here's the good guy pace is ramping up, and now we go into the phase of the bad guys winning, and then the good guys winning, and the bad guys winning, and it's like he's got like a whole flow for it, based off of some poetry, and they try to
like
cram
poetry. It rhymes.
Yep.
Back and forth,
They
basically.
tried to cram all of that into one movie.
When you said it rhymes, it made me remember that line from the Lego movie.
Mm-hmm.
About the prophecy. It must be true because it rhymes. You know, that doesn't look too bad. Just having it as if it was a cutaway.
Yeah. Okay, now here's the question. How do I get the shadow along these two sides, but not along the bottom and the top?
That's a good question.
Because I can do an inner glow to add this shadow, kind of like I did with the rounder parts. Which doesn't look too bad. But on the hat, I only want it along these sides. So I think what I need to do is make a shape like this. No, that's not what I wanted.
Do.
Is that the right angle? I think that is. And then
Since this is the same scale as that official Optimus, I felt like the arms could probably be built similarly. At least the lower portion, close to it. And that way, I can connect the gun to the stud here, and it can sit into the hand properly and not fall out easily. Official Optimus one. Although we did the thing, there is a 1x1 stud on each of the 3 fingers, so it's not a 1x3 brick gluing all 3 fingers together to make an oven mitt like Lego did. Although they have to shorten things a little bit. Looking
Yeah,
at
I think
this,
I figured this out. Wait, if we do this, invert selection. Wait, no. Keep it that way.
Currently stuck in brainstorming mode again.
Aha! I figured out the shadow. Now I gotta save this as monkey.
key.
Monkey. Monkey 3.
This gets turned this way and then this way. Up in there. Oh, it sits so hot. I need it to be 2 plates deeper. So this guy here out. Do
I like how you guys are just working on these monstrously large or like super detailed builds, and I'm over here just like, yeah, I'm building a house.
Sometimes that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm kind of stuck in brainstorming mode because I want this to look good, but I don't want it to be like super over engineered though, because it doesn't have to be.
yeah.
For what y'all are doing though, very different story. But for this, it's like it's a medieval-ish house. It doesn't. We don't need to go too crazy.
Micah, I'm pretty proud of this. Getting flex tubes where I got them.
Goodness. Hold on, we're zooming in here.
The fact that it's done in
Unfortunately, they're
studio
not
is
the
pretty
right
impressive.
length
Oh
because
no.
apparently Studio doesn't have the exact lengths that this particular set
Well,
needs.
you can make them in Parts Designer.
This according to the parts list and the instructions, the tube that they give is actually too big. If you look up the part on Bricklink.
Oh, that's the Death Star
Oh.
throne room.
I mean, you can make it whatever size you want in Parts Designer. It doesn't have to exist or not.
Yeah, but this particular the tube that goes on the outside is like you have to have it a very specific length because all of the window pieces that make that nice round window that's behind the Emperor, they clip on to that ring in
Yeah.
order to get that nice get that shape that window shape. So
Mhm. If that set ever goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up.
I wouldn't mind picking it up either. It's a good looking set.
Yeah, it's just kind of pricey.
It is. It's like $80.
it's yeah, and it doesn't have nearly as many pieces if you really when you really think about it compared to some
Yeah.
of the other
That's the case
diorama
with
sets.
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, I feel
Also,
like
it
it's the case
doesn't
with
have
most
many
of the dioramas.
minifigures.
It's only
Doesn't
got
it
3
like I think it
minifigures.
only has like three minifigures.
Yeah.
Yep. They
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
even
so
bother to put a few royal guards in.
But
So
to Lego's credit,
in this
Luke
set,
does have a new hairpiece in that set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Luke's got a new hairpiece. It's
So-
actually more accurate to his hair.
Yeah, that's where the price is coming from. They had to spend all the money to make that new mold.
They had to pay a 3D
Yeah.
Come
They
on,
had to,
sculptor.
focus.
they had
No,
to pay the artist.
The
we
giant green thing is making it confused.
Yep.
It's also a nice print.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They didn't do leg printing. How dare they?
No. Well, because he's wearing black pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
it's
did
true.
leg
Like-
printing
like
on Vader though, didn't they?
Gave him the bag on his back, though. You know, the little.
Mhm. Little
I mean,
fanny pack.
Didn't they do leg printing on Vader in that particular minifig?
Yes.
Yeah. And arm printing.
Yep. And he's got the arm printing. Focus. It's like, I don't want to focus. I want to focus on your knuckles.
Oh yeah, the arm printing on Vader.
Arm printing on Vader. He does have the 2-piece helmet
Hell yeah.
still.
Yeah, I know a lot of people gave that 2-piece helmet crap when it first came out, but it's a pretty good looking
Yeah.
Vader helmet.
And quite honestly, like, this is the best Emperor throne that they've ever designed.
Yeah, it's a Speed Champions Emperor throne.
Speech.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Like,
Yeah,
Okay,
because
go
it's so
vroom.
complex.
royal
Oh, it's
purple.
purple.
Yeah.
Because he's a pimp.
Yep.
Mhm.
See, my only thing that I might actually end up doing later is put like a 1x1 plate here with the little clip on top so that we can put Luke's lightsaber on the arm.
I guess. Or you could just have the Emperor hold it.
Why would the Emperor hold it? He doesn't like to be handed
His
things,
hand's right there.
but he
Now
doesn't
we
like.
just got to figure out how big the rest of the Death Star would be based off of that scale.
Be miles and miles and miles.
Didn't we
As-
figure that out at one point?
How big a minifigure scale Death Star would be?
Well, I think we figured out how big a Star Destroyer would be, and that's a kilometer across.
Oh, Medusa got her orange spaceman plush.
Whoop whoop! Nice, nice. Back with food. Good job, Mur. Good job. I'm glad your hunting was a success.
Yep, killed it myself.
Yeah, and then it's like, underneath, you've got the Emperor's lightning bolts are hidden underneath the floor. So like, this section of the floor pops up.
Are you sure it's
Or-
not just a wire that didn't quite get connected all the way under there? Arcing. It's a work in progress, right? But it's
I mean,
fully
it is.
operational.
It is the
Year
Death.
edition.
It is the Death Star too. So
Yep. It'll be added on Monday. Yep. Now my throne room is actually, I've changed out a couple of pieces, like minor pieces for, like the railing and stuff like that,
Hmm.
because I needed them for mock stuff. It is. It is. Yeah. And and that's the thing. It's like adding in lights to any set is, pretty freaking awesome.
Hmm.
It's like, we have the Bat Cave lit up again. Waiting for lights to flicker and go out in it.
That's pretty impressive.
Yep, because the ones in the ceiling, you should see them like flicker individually and things like that. Yeah, one flickered over there, and then they randomly go out. Same with the ones that are down there in the back there. They'll randomly flicker and go out. Yeah, and of course, we don't have the chair hooked up right now because the back computer's sitting up here, the Raspberry Pi for that. But the play feature for that is hooked up, and then the one for the doors there is hooked up. Yeah. Yep. And it's like, try to pop this thing open. It's got like multiple clips holding it closed, and it is a pain in the patootie to try and pop open with one hand. But yeah, they're all the mechs just chilling and robots. Yep. Come back over here. Finish your Stranger Things light kit one day. Yeah. And then and that's the other thing too, is it's like to have a great set, you don't necessarily need a light kit. Yeah, it adds some interesting things to it and all that, but it's like with the dioramas, I'm not going to be getting the new one that just came out, the Bunta Eve Pod Race diorama, just like I did Death Star Trench Run.
Yeah, that pod race is just one of those sets. I don't really have any interest in it. Don't get me wrong, like pod racers are cool. It's just I don't know, they just didn't really interest me as much as
It's like, now if they would have done two separate dioramas, like one of Anakin, like a minifigure scale, like pod race, like his pod racer for Anakin, with like the sand backdrop, and maybe a rock outcropping behind him, like for $150 or something like that, because they're going to jack the price up on it because it's minifigure scale or whatnot.
yeah.
Kind of like what they did with the speeder bikes and things, and then do one for Sebulba. Sebulba's will probably be more pricey because he's got a bigger one.
That they would need a new mold too.
Yeah.
For the character.
Yep.
yeah, if I did the math correctly, an Imperial 2 class Star Destroyer would be 185 feet long if you put it to minifigure scale.
And that's 1 to what? Like 42?
That's 1 to 47 or something like that, or 47 to 1 scale factor, something like that.
Yeah. So it's what?
That is like the smallest minifigure scale you want to go.
It's what, 1,600 meters long?
Yeah, 1,600 meters.
So to 37, which is what I typically use for, it would be 141 feet long. To, you said 47 was what you used? Makes it 110 feet long.
Yeah, it's they're saying
Or 132 32 by 32 base plates. $4,255 studs. Imagine it has a full interior with every single room.
you probably have
Right.
to be a bit higher in scale than to do that. And it would probably crumble under its own weight.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it would, no matter what.
You'd
Alright.
have to build it in 0G, like a real Star Destroyer.
Mhm.
As fun as this has been, I should probably call it a night, guys.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I'll
Good
catch y'all
night.
on the next one.
Yep. Say
Mhm.
something in chat, Critical, so it'll pop you up with a link to your stream.
Yeah, I did pull up Twitch. I haven't had Twitch up this entire time,
I mean,
actually.
you can say it in the chat here, and it should pop it up too.
It's not giving me the option for some reason.
Yeah, you should just need to chat in there, because if it's your first time saying something in there, it'll automatically shout you out. There you go.
There we go. All right. Well, I will see everybody on the next stream. Medusa, Meridian, everybody that's still here. Nice meeting you all. Nice seeing some of you again. And you have a good one.
As well.
That's
Night.
about it. So, yeah.
I can even make this thing a little bigger. Wait, so I need to save it as PNG.
Okay, so upper leg done. Next part is probably going to be studs long, and then we'll get down to the actual speaker part of his leg. Yeah, coming along.
So here's the problem is I have to remember what I did for this. Three points.
I have no idea. No idea what Hagar is up to tonight. I know he usually, when he gets off work, he takes a nap.
It's a good idea.
Oh, did you guys see the I don't know if you have any interest in Lego Fortnite, but did you see the trailer that Star Wars is coming to Lego Fortnite?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Fortnite in the sense that I haven't played it really.
Well, Lego Fortnite is very different from the main mode of Fortnite.
Yeah.
You could say it's essentially a totally different game.
Mhm.
It just has a slight tie-in with the other game because, well, unlock you can unlock stuff for Lego Fortnite in the other game, and I think there's skin crossover between two of them. So
Okay, so
Oh wait. Is it this that I did? Oh,
wanting
okay.
to play, but it's one of those games that will suck a lot of time, you imagine. Medusa.
there we go.
Well, from because I think I've seen I've seen Brick and Nick play it, and like if you're playing just the game Lego Fortnite, it's a lot of building and running around and gathering materials and stuff.
That's part of the reason why you want to have villagers, is because you can have them assign them to gather materials for you.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to grind so much in getting materials yourself.
Okay.
And now that they have more vehicles,
Looks like there was some Hot Wheels there for a second.
yeah, because Fortnite has a racing mode now too.
What do they not have?
They're trying to be we
Everything.
have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Basically a tech demo for Unreal.
It's the Amazon of gaming. Right now, I need another door.
All right.
I need to save this and close that. Oh. There we go.
enter in